Hello and welcome back. So let's move to the second part of this tutorial using where we're using Fluent Meshing. So I want to show you how to convert the mesh. So in the previous video, we generated the mesh and we save it in ASCII format. Now in your folder, in your tutorial, you will have this folder Fluent Mesh, and here you have, I already copied the mesh. You are going to find the mesh in ASCII format. This is compulsory. It has to be in ASCII, and then you have the script to run and automatically know the conversion. So basically, this is the utility we use and convert it. And then we use now this command to check the mesh quality and write the default sets if there are. So let's run here. So it will be run mesh. There you go. It's doing the conversion. It's giving you some messages, converted the mesh. And here, when you run check mesh, see that you have some errors. So this one, we already addressed this one in the mesh quality tutorial. So you know how to remove these points, but they don't do anything. And then here you have some issues with skewness. This is for me, it's not a problem, and we know where they are. Okay. And also you have no orthogonality. You have a little bit high, 84 still is okay, but we know that this orthogonality is also due to the fact that we have this super fine mesh, and in that in the section where we're joining all the pipes. But what is interesting is check the aspect ratio here. So the aspect ratio in this case is below 1,000. So you can clearly see that they are measured in different ways. No, the aspect ratio, but it still is almost in the limit. But I will say that how since they're measuring in OpenFOAM are too conservative. I will believe more in the value how it's measured in Fluent. But in any case, I don't want to go into details. This point, we can open paraview. We can visualize here. So basically, you access all the information, the patches in the usual way. So to do the case setup, nothing changed. So when you're using this tool also, it will the utility that you're converting the mesh can save sums and sets and so on, some information that is contained. So this select and you have the clean patch, and I want to comment something about that later here. And there you go. So the surface, everything perfect. Let's access because I asked to save this information. Let's see what we have. I want to see this Q face. Where do we have those faces? And let me go, and I can add some transparency, probably would be better. Okay, here, and there you go. So it's Q faces, I don't see them. Dun, 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 dun. But I will expect those faces here, but let's add some vectors there. So usually this is arrows. Okay, as expected, I have it there. Okay, where Fluent was also reporting the errors, I have those skew faces there. And let me open also orthogonal faces that likely I would expect those in the same region. And actually, yeah, you have everything there. And I'm curious about these points because there are a lot of points. Yeah, okay, so for some reason all the external part have some points on cell center, so repeated points, I don't know. Okay, so sometimes that happen, but it's not an issue. And this is it. Okay, so at this point also I didn't, let me go internal mesh and let's put a cut plane. Okay, go here, here, apply. And okay, I have to have a lot of stuff there. Okay, this is the one I want to see. And I put it here, and there you go. You have your cut plane. A little bit now in the paraview that you use this, and then you will see. Then there is an option to use. polyhedron, there you go, and that's it. Okay, voila. And this is our super nice mesh. So generating this boundary layer in Snappy, I have to be honest, I think it will be really, really tricky. I'm not saying that it's impossible or it will be very, very tricky. Okay, so that's it. The final thing that I want to tell you is that you have two tools to convert the mesh. So I use Fluent 3D Mesh to phone. So most of the time, this one gives the best result. For me, it's not clear why you have two tools. Okay, not even you read the source code and it's not explaining why. And then you have this one. Now, actually, this one, when you put the minus help, this one, because you can generate two meshes, so this one can deal with that. But besides that, I don't see any problem. But in this specific case or a specific version, Fluent also is proprietary, the format of the data structure change. And this is strange. If you use this one, Fluent Mesh to font, will give you an error, no, with this parentheses. So the file is ASCII, so you can erase those parentheses. Now it's not a problem. So it's just a problem, no, parsing those parentheses. I don't know why, but the funny part is that you use the Fluent 3D, which should be exactly the same parser that is using it is working. So it might happen that you will find that error. So look at your screen now, because usually it is a keyword, a parenthesis or something. So here there is a parenthesis that you need to erase, and then it will parse all the information. Okay, so this is it. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye.